Hello, hello. Am I on? Is it working? It looks stable on my side. Looks like it is. I don't even know if people are here. Let me open the chat. Trump, you here? Looks way better, I'd say. Like 0 drop frame on Twitch right now. Amazing. Amazing. It's true that I have 0 drop on OBS. At least it's saying I have 0 drop frames. I am gonna tell you everything. I decided, because I don't want to drop YouTube, because YouTube allows me to keep that live, you know what I mean? I wanted to keep that video as a top 100, as a clean video, so I'm annoyed. But that's why I don't want to lose YouTube. I actually dropped the plugin I was using and I decided to go with Restream, my old Restream account that I used to use 4 years ago or something. Stonch, you're back. I'm so sad because we lost so many people. I had cool people. Did you see all these people? These are all cool streamers that I discovered in the past year. And they came to see me, to say hi. That was so nice of them. And all I had to give them was this shitty connection. I really feel betrayed. So hopefully it's working now. We're gonna go back to what we're doing, the top 100. And hopefully they'll come back. Alright. It's working, right? Hopefully the connection is okay. Dude, it's insane. It's been months since I've seen your stream that smooth. I always have drop frames on your stream. It's the smoothest ever right now. For real? Cool. Nice. He's uploading half the amount of data now. If using Restream. Exactly. I'm giving everything to Restream, and I think they've got enough money to have that service, right? You know, to have a decent service, probably more than decent. Let's go. Hopefully it works again. So it's completely possible that it's a connection. Just the amount of data you're uploading is unstable for your connection. In that case, Tunch, do you think it would solve? I know you don't have the answer, but as a feeling, as an opinion, do you think it could solve the problem if I went, you know, on Aussie Broadband, the step, the maximum step? What was it? I can't remember, like the one at 125 upload, or would it not change much. I wonder. You could try a higher plan for a month. Oh, they do that for a month? That's a good idea, actually. I could try that. That's a good idea. What is your current upload? The basic 25, you know? It's 25. Although it never is 25, right? Every time I do a speed test, it's always like 18, 19, 20. But yeah. Maybe that's the issue. 20 upload. Yeah. 20 upload. Maybe that's the problem. I'm 100 on the basic plan. Yeah, it's Australia here. It's Australia. There's some people who need to pedal back there for me to have internet, you know. That's it's the country that invented Wi-Fi. There's a reason for that. You're in a very densely populated part of the world. Yeah. Imagine when I was in Tokyo. I had 5 ms ping all time. That was crazy. Alright, let's get back to the thing. Alright, it's just the 3 of us, it seems. So that's easier for you to get points, right? What do you say, guys? What do you guys say? The thing is, it's insane how smooth and low delay the Twitch stream is. I'm so relieved. What should I say, Tramp? I am so relieved for you. It means you have a better... I know when I watch something and it's not clean, it lags and all that, I hate it. I close it because it stresses me. So I'm so happy for you, man. That's really nice. Well, let's get on with it. It was a bit stressful, tends to have that micro pause. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, let's get on with it. Zelda, I say. Maybe it is. Yay, streamer is back. Let's go. You have the music? Yeah, you have the music. What's the point status? Point status. What was that? It was not working, obviously. Point status is not working. Oh my god, I was showing the wrong one. I was showing my restream settings. That was bad. Alright. That's the point status. I forgot how many points I have. You have currently 6. Hopefully. You know what? The interaction with the chat was also very weird because of that, you know, because of the internet problem. You guys were saying stuff that felt very delayed and all that, you know, that was weird. Alright, that's the current standing. Let's go back to it. I apologize for everything. Let's go back to it. So number 76 was Celeste. I'm so sad that Stone wasn't here, but we need to get more people above him. Keep that config, man. It's a pleasure right now. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad. Oh my god. Tramp. My dear Tramp. If it's the solution, I'll be so relieved and sad at the same time, because I would have liked to do that months ago. Now that I'm gonna stop streaming when the kids go back to school, I feel a bit sad, but whatever. Nice. It would help your channel grow. I can't. I stopped streaming. I can't. My wife wants me to take care of the house now. Let's go. My number 75. Are you guys ready? I'm not even sure if you're ready. Okay. Stonge, I'm serious. Even if you say it when it's the right time, I will not give you the point. I said it. Okay? It's said. It is said, man. It is not Zelda or Monster Hunter, a bunch of idiots. My number 75 is several games into one. Several games from a series. One of the biggest names in video gaming. Which means I'm going to be more demanding on your answer, guys. My number 75 is a series of games that have been here for 40 years. But I'm talking about a precise part of this series, which is when this series started going 3D. In 1996, this series decided to go 3D on Nintendo 64. It is a platformer, one of the most iconic platformers of all time, so point for the Tramp. My number 75 is Super Mario 64 and all thereafter. Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey, any Super Mario 3D after that. Yes. 1 point for Trampy. It's cool. It's Super Mario. It's great. I love them. I have fond memories, especially of 64 and Sunshine, because I thought they were really cool games. My son has Super Mario Odyssey and another one I can't remember. So I really need to do them. But yeah, cool games. I think there's nobody in this world who plays video games and who has not played one Mario at least. I remember how it blew my mind the first time I played Super Mario 64. It was amazing. Music is still remarkable. The level design is crazy. It's no wonder that it's one of the most played games in speedrun, right? Just because it's a classic. It's still amazing. Sonic 3 on Dreamcast, yeah. All right, that was my number 75. Let's go. My number 74. Wow. Well, my number 74 it's very funny because it's the fact that it's very close to 75 Super Mario 3D platformer and all that is very funny. My number 74 is another platformer, a big name but definitely not as big as Mario. Not as big as Mario at all. It's a big name in platformer. It used to be 2D. And I'm gonna be honest, I think I prefer them when they're 2D. They've done 2D, then they've done 3Ds, they worked fine, and then they went back to 2D because they realized, hey, it's better when we do it 2D. It is not Shadow the Hedgehog, Edgelord of the Apocalypse trademark. Nah, it isn't. My number 74 is, come on, give me some big platform nerds. Okay, I'm gonna give you a big hint. It's from France. It's the platformer character from France. A point for Stone. Ding 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 ding. My number 74 is Rayman. And the reason I've put this one as a cover is because my favorite Rayman of all time is still the first one, as you can see here. I really like Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc, was really good. And I didn't put some screenshots from Rayman Legends, Rayman Origin and all that, even if they're really cool. I really like Rayman. I have lots of fond memories for Rayman. I think it's funny that it ended up just above, one spot above Mario, but I think it's amazing because it has a very nice universe. And Rayman 1 is, to this day, one of my favorite platformers because of the level design and the secrets and all that. I think it was great. And the music was also great. Let me give a point to Stonch. And let's move on. My number 73. Okay, this one is going to be a speed contest. It is not Zelda. There, I said it first. My number 73 is going to be a speed contest between you guys. Are you ready? My number 73 is considered as the father of FPS. My number 73 is Doom. Good job, Trumpy. Pong. Notice that I've put the original series here. By that I mean Doom 1, 2, Ultimate Doom, and that's about it. Okay, that's the original series from ID Software. I love Doom. I really like it. I think it's a classic. I think it's what we now call... When this came out, we started calling these games Doom-like. Any FPS would be a Doom-like. And then there were so many FPSs that we stopped calling them Doom-like. We called them FPS. But it is such a definite genre that nowadays people call them boomer shooter. Which is, I hate that, but whatever. This is a Doom-like, this is Doom, and Doom is my number 73, 1 point for Tramp. This is a close fight. Like, Stonch is right up there, and Tramp is right behind. And I'm halfway there. I need to beat you guys with very obscure games. It's hard though, I'm not gonna put very obscure games in my top 100, plus you guys know me. Let's go, let's move on. My number 70... Oh! I take that back. I'm going to stump you on that one, guys. You are not getting it. My number 72 is not a game that was released on any normal platform. Hello, Tergus. Tergus, hop in. Type whatever you think is the solution. My number 72 is not a game that came out on PC or Nintendo, whatever. Not Mr. Game & Watch, good try, Stonch. Not Crisis Core, good try. You guys, but the Tramp might be on the right track. My number 72 is a game... Okay, I'm gonna sell it right now. My number 72 is a game that you can only play... take that back. Nowadays you can play it on platform. I think they release some platform versions, some platform on console, you know, home console. But for many years, and I never played on console, you need to play this game. You need to go out there in an arcade center to play this game. Okay, that's a huge hint. It is not Time Crisis because you don't hold a gun in your hand. You hold something very weird in your hands, which is not a gun and not a controller either. If I say what you hold in your hands, you will know immediately what it is. You don't hold a wheel in your hand. It is not a wheel either, Stonch. Should I say it? Should I say what you hold in your hands? As soon as I say it, you guys are going to get it. My number 72 is a game you have to play in an arcade center with 2 sticks in your hands. 2 sticks, 2 big sticks. Not whack-a-mole, not a Heisoki. It is still a video game. It is not a Heisoki, it is still a video game. But your controller are 2 big sticks. Yes, 2 sticks. Star Wars! -1 point for Tergus. Let me give a shout out to Tergus. I'm glad you came, man. Do you know that before you came, Tergus, I had something like 10 different people, many streamers like you talking and all. It was so cool and my stream just kept dying. Hopefully it's working now. I know. Oh, he says I know. Okay, guys, you are allowed to use Google for this one. Yeah. No, actually, don't use Google. That's forbidden. Give me a point. Thank you, Stonch, for the gift to Tergus. Really appreciate it. I'm giving myself the point. I don't allow you to use Google for this. My number 72 is Taiko no Tatsujin! I knew I would stump you on this one. My number 72 is Taiko no Tatsujin on arcade. I was close with Rock Band, you were close with Rock Band, definitely. Taiko no Tatsujin has been there for more than 20 years now. and I spent a lot of my free time in Japan playing on this. Whether when I came out of work, we would play on this. During the weekend or some evenings with my wife, we would play on this. She really likes it too. I've never heard of this one. It's a very Japanese thing, but yeah. If I was rich, I would buy an arcade spot for this. Taiko no Tatsujin was one of the best games of all time. It is for me one of the best music-based games of all time. It's a Japanese thing, I think. Yeah, completely is. It's fantastic. I love it so much. There, I'm giving myself a point. Tergus, how are you? Sorry. 1 point for me. And let me add you to the thing. So basically, Tergus, this is the standing right now. And there you are, Tergus. There you are. One of those weird hem games. WHGTM. Everybody should play Taiko no Tatsujin. Amazing game, it's in my top 100. My favorite sports team is losing in a do or die playoff game. What is it? What sport is it, Tergus? Alright. American football? Nice. If I had to do the top 10 Hem and Watch top 10 sports of all time, you'd be surprised, Tergus, how high American football is in my top 10. Chargers. Nice. But we are doing a top 100 video games of all time right now. Let's move on. Get ready, guys, because this is a big one. Number 71 is not Zelda. No, it isn't, Stonch. No, it isn't. It is not Zelda. My number 71 is one of the most iconic FPS series of all time. That's it, I can't say more. That's a big hint. Ding 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 ding, 1 point for Stonch. My number 71 is Quake. 1996, Quake 1 was a slap in my face when I was a teen. Quake 2 was also very cool. Quake 3 not so much. Quake 4 meh. It's a bit of a dead series for me now. But Quake 1 and 2 are still amazing games in my opinion. I didn't care much for Quake Online, you know, multiplayer, competitive thing. Not my stuff. For some people, it's basically that. So there you go. A point for Stonch for Quake. There was Doom-like and then there was Quake-like. Quake-like, I remember. Yeah, completely. There was a big fight between the two, right? I'm gonna guess Zelda is 24. Nah, you're way off. Alright, let's move on. Where am I? That would be 5 points. Number 70. Interesting. We just talked about number 71, Quake, which released in 1996. 1 year prior to that was released a game that I think is just above Quake by 1 point, right? It is a series of games. I think there's 3 games, but I only like the first 2. The first 2 were 2 Doom-likes, okay, 2 FPS. And the third one was more of an adventure RPG with a third-person view, and I really didn't enjoy it much. For me, it's really the 1 and the 2, which are amazing FPS based in medieval, very gloomy, dark medieval fantasy. Not Sir Sam. Ooh, ding 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 ding. 1 point for Stonch again. My number 70 is Hexen, Beyond Heretic. I really like Heretic. It's a cool game, but Heretic is here. What did I do? I did a mistake. Okay. I really like... where's my mouse? Do you see my mouse? Yeah, there you go. I really like Heretic. It was cool, but I think Hexen is just way above. Hexen is just fantastic. Well played. Yeah, well played. I think I only played once. If you mean played once, finishing it once is still amazing. Or if you just mean one session, you tried and that's about it. Might have actually just been watching my brother play it. I love Hexen. I can't remember if I discovered Hexen first or Doom first. I think I discovered Doom first on PlayStation, but I couldn't buy it. Then I bought Hexen, and I was blown away. The fact that it was medieval fantasy and that you could use items and all that felt like a much richer experience for an FPS, for Doom-like. So I always preferred Hexen to Doom. Not by much, mind you, right? Doom was number 61 and 61? No, what was the Doom? Doom was, what was it? 73. And Hexen, I'm lost in my thing. And Hexen is 70, so by 3 points, not by much. Mix of Doom and Ultima Underworld, exactly. And I think this license would be amazing if it could be revived. I really love the setting. I really love the setting. Did I give you a point? I think I gave you a point, right? Yeah, surely I give you a point. You don't need more anyway. Let's move on. We reach the 60s now. Number 69. My number 69 is a game that... Oh, that's funny. We had 3 games now in the late 90s. We had Quake in 96. We had Hexen in 95. And now we have a game that got released in 97. So a bit less than... what is that? 30 years ago? For the Sexy Brutal. Haha. Honey Pop. Wow, Stones, you are completely in the 69 mode. No, it has nothing to do with sex stuff. My number 69 is... Okay, I'm gonna give a big hint, so get ready, guys. My number 69 is a game where you are piloting a helicopter. But it is not a normal helicopter, it's a sci-fi helicopter in a cyberpunk future. I think I can't give more clues than that. If you don't know what game I'm talking about, it means you've never played it, so I'm gonna give myself the point. It's a very underground game. I think most people don't know this game. I used to love that game so much. Warcraft 2. Turgus, pay attention! Okay, I think nobody knows this game. There were 2 games, 1 and 2. I only played the first one because the second one was released on PlayStation only, I think. Don't quote me on that. But the first one is just, I spent all my childhood on it. It was... G-Police. G-Police gave me all those vibes of cyberpunk city that you can find nowadays. Amazing game from late 90s. From, I think it was Synosis, whatever you pronounce it, I think. Who made this game? You remember that? Really cool game. Really cool game. It was amazing. It was basically a GTA kind of, you know, but cyberpunk environment, and you would fly your helicopter in these like what was that movie? Do you remember that movie, Fifth Element? It felt very Fifth Element also. It's all that era of you know, late 90s cyberpunk, future cities. That was awesome. Never heard of it. It was instantly beautiful at the time. It was amazing. All those flying cars in a city and all that. That was amazing. I love that game. Never heard of it. Wow, there you go. That's 1 point for me. Yoo-hoo! Let's move on to my number 68. My number 68 is a game that got released 2 years ago and that I finished 2 months ago. I finished this game 2 months ago. It is an indie game that tries to emulate the Zelda recipe, but with extremely complex and deep puzzles. I can't say more. I can't say more. It has the looks of a Zelda, but it's actually a puzzle game. It is quite hard, It's pretty. It's very... It looks like... It almost looks abstract in a way, but it's a Zelda-like. I think I remember the game, but don't know the name. Oh, this is the game you were telling me about. Maybe, maybe. Come on, come on. Nobody? Cute, a bit plasticky feeling. Yeah, it's like you know, not cel shading, but what flat, whatever Stonge calls it, flat thingy, flat polygons or whatever. Can't remember. No, I'm gonna press the button if you don't remember it. Oh, by the way, Turgus, Google is forbidden. Google search is forbidden. No, I'm pressing it. My number 68 is... Yeah, I think we passed a good minute now, so I have to press. I'm sorry. My number 68 is Tunic. Tunic, guys. Amazing game. It's an amazing game. I probably rank it higher objectively than subjectively. Meaning, I think this game is remarkable. It's a masterpiece of its own by design and all that. It's just on only 68 in my top 100 because there are more games that touched me emotionally than this one, right? But still, a remarkable game. So obvious. I know, right? A point for me, guys. That's another point for me. Careful, Tramp. I'm right behind you, Tramp. Let's move on. My number 67. Ooh. This is gonna be a speed contest. Should have half a point for this. I should remove him. 10 points. I was, you know what? I hesitated doing a rule where when you say a wrong one, you lose a point. So it would be minus 50 by now. My number 67 is a game that... Okay, as soon as I'm going to say the hints, you're gonna find it. So get ready, guys. Get ready to type it. It's a speed contest. My number 67 is a game that came out more than 20 years ago, but there are still new iterations of it. I think the series stopped a bit recently. I think the series is not doing great. It's from a French company. It's a racing game, but you don't race against others, you race against the time. Oh no, it's not a Ridge Racer. Okay, I'm gonna give you another hint. In this game where you race against time, you might actually do some weird stuff like loops and such. The most famous episode of that series is with Formula 1 cars. Ding 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 ding, 1 point by the Tramp. My number 67 is Trackmania. Amazing series that is sadly a bit dead recently. This is the very first one, Trackmania. Probably nobody remembers Trackmania for that, right? And then it became Trackmania Nations, Trackmania Forever and all that. It's doing great. Are you crazy? Oh, really? It doesn't feel like they've been doing great games since. United Nations were great. It was. For me, Trackmania is mostly United Nations. There's a massive Trackmania scene. Okay, that's good then. I'm gonna be honest on this one. I'm gonna make a confession. My favorite part of Trackmania is not official Trackmania stuff. My favorite, I think I've talked about that already for people who watch me. My favorite part of Trackmania is the RPG modding scene. If you've never played an RPG map on Trackmania, what was it, Nations or whatever, you don't know how deep, how far this game can be. It's RPG maps, yeah. I watch YouTube videos of people cheating all the time for speedruns. Ew, cheating? How can it, what? But once again, Trackmania is cool as a solo player for like a couple of days on the speedrun thing, you know, doing all the races. But for me, as soon as I discovered RPG maps, I was like, that's it. It's another game for me. It's not cheating, it's but exploit, it's part of the gameplay. Yeah, if that's what you mean, okay, I didn't know what it meant by what Tergus meant by cheating. But if you've never played an RPG map, damn, go online with this game. Go play an RPG map that has lots of good reviews or lots of players currently on the map. You'll see. An RPG map is a map that you can spend 3 hours trying to finish once. And once you know the map well, after weeks spent on that map, your speedrun might be something like 15 minutes. 15 minutes to finish the map. It's fantastic. I used to spend ages when I lived in France playing that on RPG map. I had a community, I had friends from Turkey playing with me, some admins on servers. I was living in the community of Trackmania just for that. That was awesome. There was a getting over it sort of map recently, yeah. Oh, people caught using cheats. Oh, okay, that's different. 15 floors, no checkpoints, been hunted for months. Oh, nice. That could be nice. I really love RPG maps on Trackmania. Let me give a point to... Who got it? Was it you, Trem? Yeah, it was you. Let me give you a point. Nice job. You are once again leaving me behind, Trem. Good job. Let's go. Number 66. My number 66 is... Oh, I might actually stump you guys on that one. I'm gonna count what time it is. Okay, we take the Zelda as the timer start from Stonch. 10:39. So I'm gonna give you 1 to 2 minutes to find that one, and then I'll give myself a point. My number 66 is an indie game, top-down RPG, except it's not an RPG. It's a top-down adventure game, very indie game. I can't remember. I think it's from Germany. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. It is an adventure game where you play this weird character in a weird world. That character has somehow cat eyes. And I can't reveal too much of this game because if you've never done it, you would have a huge spoiler. It is not Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, but you know what? I tried that game and I don't like it. I'm gonna have to give a bad review to it. It is not unique. I don't know unique. It's a very indie game where you start in this world that is decaying. It's like a post-apocalyptic world. And it feels at first like a very nonsensical, not very original little adventure game. But then the more you play and the more you realize that the guys break the fourth wall with stuff. They talk to you as a gamer. It's amazing. I don't know how I can describe it more. It is pixel, mostly pixel, 2D, top down, right? Like a typical RPG Maker kind of thing. It is not Bastion. It is not Homeworld. I don't know how I can describe it more. I don't think you would know this game much. I think none of you played it. Oh, I can say they released a remastered version of it a few months ago and they asked for almost the same price, 20 or 30 bucks, which I thought was very not cool, so I didn't buy it. But you should still play this game because I think it's one of the best games of all time. Not Twin Suns Odyssey. It is not. It has much less budget than that. It is not 3D. It's 2D. You know, if you've played a game like the very first Final Fantasy and all that. Warcraft 2. Oh my god. No. Alright, I think that's 2 minutes past now. My number 66 is One Shot. If you've never played One Shot, try to get it on sale. Either the original version or the remastered version that they did 2 months ago. It doesn't matter which one. Pick one. It's amazing. Ah, another weird hem game. It's fantastic. I didn't think anything of this game before playing it. I thought, especially, you know, you play the first level and like, okay. But exactly like games like Tunic and all, the more you play and the more you realize, oh my god, they put layers and layers of depth in it. Fourth wall breaking, meta narrative. It's just really cool game. I recommend anybody to play One Shot. And that's the point for me. Careful, Tramp. I'm back. I'm back. Let's move on. My number 65. My number 65 is one of the biggest series of all time. And for this reason, I'm going to split it and say this part here is the recent reboot of the series. There are currently 2 games in the reboot of this series. And unfortunately, I can't play it on PC because it never came out on PC. It's exclusively on console. It's one of the biggest names of all time. It's in 3D. It's an adventure game. Oh my god. It may or may not have been said early on in the chat. Oh my god. Where you play a hero. It's one of the biggest name, if not the biggest name of all time in terms of adventure game. And boom! I'm giving this point to Turgus! My number 65 is Zelda. I told you I would. Told you I would, Stonch. My number 65 is Legend of Zelda, the new series. And by that, I mean the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's my number 65. Good on you, Turgus. You got a point. As long as more people are getting more points than him, it's a win. Should I show you the score? Ding ding. Here's the standing right now. I need to get back to new one. Turgus, my son got Tears of the Kingdom for Christmas from Santa Claus. And it happens that Santa Claus is playing it again himself because I didn't finish it on PC. And now that I have the means to play it on a good TV in the living room and all that, I'm trying to finish it. I still have some issues with it, lots of issues, but it's still a good Zelda. And it's funny that the issues I have, I realized my son is complaining about them too. So it's interesting, very interesting. And that's it. This is my number, what is it? 65. My number 65, Zelda, the new series, the reboot. All right, let's move on. My number 64 is a game that all of you know. Tramp actually played it a lot, so he should get this one quick. This game came out 4 years ago and has done tremendously well. So well, it became so famous that now many games try to emulate the same concept. And it's its own genre so much that I would call it like, and I think people call it a bit like that. It is basically an indie 2D game, top-down view, where the main concept is, careful, this one is gonna be a speed contest if I say it. The main mechanism is bullet hell. Booyah! My number 64 is Vampire Survivors. Good job, Trampy. My number 64 is Vampire Survivors, an amazing game. When I saw this kind of screenshot 4 years ago, I thought, oh my god, this looks like trash. It can't be good. Well, now it's a game where I have something like 100 hours in it or something, so amazing game. My now 11-year-old beat Breath of the Wild when he was 4. Wow. Don't ask me how, I don't understand myself. He's a genius. No way my current 4-year-old could do that. Oh, my daughter is she's gonna be 7 soon, and she has no idea how to play Kirby or whatever. So you see, it really varies. 4 years old is extremely young. That was definitely not 4 years ago. That came out like 3 months ago, right? Sure. And you are 20 years old, Stonch. It's funny how time passes, right? It's already 4 years ago. Vampire Survivors. If you've never played this game, play it. It's awesome. Great, great game. I stopped playing it because they keep releasing new DLC and new achievements. I had 100% the game twice. Now I'm done. I want them to be finished with the game and I'll get back to it. Insane to realize you can have gameplay with WASD only. Yeah, true. It's amazing. Amazing game. I have 100% on PC and mobile. I did it twice and each time they added achievement, so I'm done with it. Let's move on. Did I give you the point? Did I give you the point? I did not give you the point, Trampy. They will keep releasing stuff as people keep buying it. Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. My number 63. Interestingly, this game, my number 63, could have the music that we hear right now as a background because it feels a bit the same vibe. My number 63 is a very, very indie game, a bit like Vampire Survivors, right? It's a very indie game that was made by a couple from Germany, two devs, where basically you are trying to... Oh no, I can't say that. If you guys played board games based on polyominoes, you would know what I'm talking about. You are trying to organize your inventory. I think I can't say more than that. And then after doing that, you compete with others in battles, in backpack battles. A point for Stonch. My number 63 is Backpack Battles indeed. I think this game is fantastic. Awesome game. Really, really cool game. Same thing. It looks bad visually when you look at it. It's like, what is that? But the gameplay is just so addictive. So addictive. I really recommend anybody to play Backpack Battles. Here's a point for Stonch. My number 62 is a game that I think mostly Tramp... Actually, you know what? I don't think Tramp played it, but he knows it well. He knows it well. I don't think Stonch or Turgus played it. I don't know though. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It's one of these very weird games in my list. It is a game that has 2 instances. The first one, which I've put as my main one, and the other one that came out after that. But both of these games have something like 100 DLCs. Okay? I'm barely exaggerating. My number 62 is... Ooh, that was a close one, guys. My number 62 is Euro Truck Simulator indeed. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah. Damn, that was a close one. Euro Truck or American Truck, whichever, they're both amazing, are fantastic games. My god, if I had more time, if I had a way to put my wheel better on this desk, if I had more time, just time, I would play the hell out of Euro Truck Simulator. I've been thinking about playing this. You should, Tergus. If you have a handwheel, you need a handwheel. I'm gonna be honest on this one. If you only have a keyboard and mouse, don't play it. But if you have a handwheel, and even better if you have VR. Does it work with VR? You guys, Tramp and Stonch, you are VR players. You should know better than me. But if you have a VR or at least a handwheel, you should totally play this, Tergus. This game is just so good. So good. And once again, I didn't think about that. You say, hey, this is a game from, I can't remember, Czech Republic or Poland, I can't remember. Look how nerdy it is, and you drive a truck, and you carry stuff, and you deliver, and you repeat. I would have been like, this is bad, no? This game is awesome. This game is just awesome. You need to love simulator, okay? That's for sure. It's a very nerdy simulator. If you like that, you should play this game. SnowRunner is better. I don't know. I've seen people play it, and I've tried their previous one, which is a Mud Runner. I didn't like it. You are working. You gave me crap for the card game simulator. Yeah, because I think it is bad. Once again, I didn't play it, so I don't know. But I think the card game simulator. I love the fact that you remember that. I give you crap for that. It didn't look good. Come on, it didn't look good at all. This is awesome. But I must admit, I'm more into nerdy driving in a world. For me, I need locomotion. I need to move. I need to travel. I need to explore. For me, that's the immersive part. A driving game in a huge open world is much more immersive than a stupid card game simulator. It's not even a card game simulator. It's a card game shop simulator. This is dreadful. Number 62. Let me give a point to Stonch. Let's move on. My number 61. Okay, careful guys. This is gonna be a speed contest, and also it's gonna be a bit of a cheeky one, a tricky one. Cheeky, tricky. Careful, ready? My number 61 has already been on this list. It is a huge series, but this time I'm talking about the reboot that came out 5 years... Wait, what? Oh wow, 9 years ago. Oh, that's a point for Stonch. It is Doom. It is Doom. Close one, Turgus, not Halo. Doom. And I'm talking about the new series. So the first one came out in 2016. It's this one. Very, very cool game. Wait, that's not this one. It's the Doom. And then there was this one. There's Doom 3. Sorry, that's what I mean. Doom 3. Then there's Doom, the new series here. And there's Doom Eternal. I know Stonch doesn't like Eternal. I really, really liked it. I really like this one. For me, this one was an 8 out of 10. And this one is a 8.5 out of 10. Excellent game. If you like Doom and violent, adrenaline-based FPS games, you should totally play these two games. I'm really impatient to see the new Doom based in medieval times. I'm a bit wary though, because when they say medieval, Doom is gonna probably be more on the Warhammer 40,000 kind of medieval, but whatever. I'm pretty sure Halo was correct, gets the point. That's killing Master Chief on the left. True. Alright, that was Doom. Let's move on. My number 60. Ooh, okay. I was hoping to stump you guys on this one because it's an obscure one, but since we already talked about something earlier in the list, you are going to get it. Damn, I won't get the point because I'm sure you're gonna get it. My number 6. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Scratch that. I was talking about the 59. We're talking about 60 right now. Never mind. My number 60 is a game that Turgus, I think, either played or talked about. It is an RPG that came out in 1999. RPG from Japan. It is from a series of 2 games, I believe. And weirdly, most people prefer the first one. They think it's a classic, it's a masterpiece. I liked it really fine, but I preferred the second one. Turgus, quick, the second one, Turgus. I prefer the second one, not the first one. Yeah, but it's not called like that. I have to give it to you, though. I have to give it to you. I love the Chrono Trigger 2. My number 60 is Chrono Cross. But yeah, I'm definitely including Chrono Trigger in it. It's not in my top 100 just because for me Chrono Cross was better. But there you go. Chrono Cross. Oh, sorry, Trumpy. I already revealed it. I'm gonna give it to Tergus just because he kind of had it. Even if it's not the right title, but I'm not very regarding for that. Chrono Cross is amazing. It's an amazing game. It went, I think, beyond Chrono Trigger in terms of scope, in terms of depth, in terms of the multi-layers of narrative. I think it's much better. And I love the 3D, I love the worlds. Look at that, the worlds were amazing. This is the kind of game that would deserve a remake, exactly like they did for Final Fantasy VII. So there you go, a point for Tergus. Let's move on. Okay, back to what I was saying earlier. This game I would have stumped you all, guys, but since we mentioned something early in the list, you are going to get it. Get ready. This game used to be only playable in an arcade center. You couldn't play it at home, but now I'm pretty sure you can play it at home. I still would mostly play it in an arcade center. I love how you all jumped on the Crisis Core thing. My number 59, get ready for the speed contest, is not played with your hands. And it's not played with your dick, Stonch. Boom. With the music it goes very well. A point for the Tramp. My number 59 is Dance Dance Revolution. The whole series. I'm gonna be honest, I've played this game a lot at home because I had the mats that I bought and we would play it at home with friends, with my wife. You know, it was awesome. We would do competition. That was awesome. But if you can play it also in an arcade center, this is fantastic. What's your favorite storyline from the DR story? It's the one where, you know, with the final boss, which is... what are you talking about? It is still a game. It is still a game. It is just a weird game. Dance Dance Revolution is my 59. They actually have them. Storyline? Oh my god. I don't want to know about that. I'm giving a point to Tramp. Good job, Tramp. The one with the dance competition. Good job. Good one. Yeah, if you've never played Dance Dance Revolution in Arcade Center, whether in your country or in Japan, you don't know the feeling. It's just so cool. And with someone. I don't think I would play this game by myself. When I see someone play it insanely like that by themselves, I find it a bit sad, but whatever. This is a really party game. Just Dance? Yeah, Just Dance, yeah. Just Dance has storylines for sure. This is not that. This is really... That's the kind of game you can literally play with your fingers. I'm bad at this game. Yeah, I can totally see a Tergus standing up like that. Can totally see you. Alright, number 59, Dance Dance Revolution. Let's go. DDR is karaoke for dancers. It is, that's true. Ooh, get ready. This one is a tough... Not a tough one, sorry. This one is gonna be a speed contest again. There's lots of them, right? My number 58 is a game that came out in 2018. It is a 2D platformer Metroidvania. And it's really, really a great game. And I was hoping that their next game would be as good. But their next game, their most recent game, is not as good. I think that's a huge spoiler for you, Tergus. Come on, Tergus. Come on, Tergus. Come on, Tergus. Platformer Metroidvania. Oh yeah, Tergus got it, even with the typo. My number 58 is The Messenger. You said The Witness? Yeah, The Witness, The Messenger, all these very generic titles, I agree. My number 58 is The Amazing Messenger. You don't know this one, Trampy? If you like Metroidvania games, you should totally play it. It's a really, really cool game. It starts like a basic, you know, Shinobi game, Metroidvania. And at first I thought it would be a bit boring, but then the story and the scope expands like that, and my breaking the fourth wall and lots of references to other stuff and relooping the story and all that. So whoa, really, the writing, I would argue that the writing in this game is better than the gameplay or the level design, even if the level design and gameplay are really cool, right? Gameplay and level design 8 out of 10, but the story, the narrative, the all that, the lore is a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna need to go make some food soon. Well, how about this, Stonch? We're definitely not gonna make the 100 today, right? How about we finish the first half today? Down to number 51. Does that sound cool with you? I think we can end the first half today and do the second half next weekend or whatever. How about that? Is that cool? There was lots of mess up with the internet this morning, so you can finish whenever you like. You can keep going when I'm gone as well. I said I would end up around 11, so I want all 100. No, I can't. My wife is with the kids and all that, sorry. So I said I would stop before lunch. So I think we're gonna do the next 7, and then we'll stop. And I really apologize for this morning connection issues. Alright, let's move on. Oh, wait. Did I give you the point, Tergus? I didn't give you the point. There you go. You have to ask for your points, guys. My number 57 is one of the... Wow. My number 57 is a huge series that started in 1987. There's billions of games in that series. Most people know that series but never played it. I've played a lot of them. I'm proud to have played a lot and finished a lot of them. It is one of the classics in platforming. Action platform, to be precise. Not just platforming. Action platformer from Japan. What do you guys want me to say more? I've given enough clues. Action platformer from Japan. There's billions of them. Come on. There's a main series, and then they branched out to spin-off series. There's some RPG variations on it. Mario would be more platformer, Tergus. Here we're talking about platformer action because you need to shoot in it, because it is indeed Mega Man. Well done, Trampy. Rockman in Japan, also known as Mega Man in Western countries, is my number 57. Whether it's Mega Man 4, I think this one, or here's no, that's Mega Man 4, and that's Mega Man X1. I love that series. I finished the whole main series recently, and I need to move on to Mega Man X. Excellent series. Let me give a point to Trampy. Not Shovel Knight. You know what? I might have forgotten Shovel Knight. I can't remember. Let's move on. My number 56. Oh my god. Guys, no clue on this one. Put your fingers on the keyboard. The person who writes it the fastest wins. My number 56 is the game that sold the most in the universe. Not GTA. Not Pokemon. Point for Tergus. It is Minecraft, which is even above Tetris. Stonch. Minecraft is actually the game that sold the most. No, it's not Tetris, it's Minecraft. It went above Tetris. I think it is. It went above Tetris. I remember watching a video and it went above. I'm pretty sure. Check it out, Stonch. correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember seeing a video where you would see Tetris for years being the first and Minecraft went above it. Minecraft. Do you guys still play Minecraft? I don't. Usually, but sometimes my son will be like, can we play it? And so we will go on a survival mode and build a little house, you know. It's a fantastic game. And did you guys hear? Marcus Peterson, also known as Notch, is working on Minecraft 2, which he obviously can't call Minecraft 2 because of all the problems he had behaving like a jerk and even getting written off the credits in Minecraft. But he's basically working on the spiritual successor of Minecraft. Will it be good? I don't know. Will it be interesting? I don't know. But I think it will be quite something to see. Alright guys, I should give a point to Tergus. Doing good, Tergus. You're coming back. They wrote him off the credits of the game he made solo. Yeah. Yeah, because he basically released all the rights to Microsoft when he sold it for like $2 billion. Tetris 520, Minecraft 300. I would like to... where did you see that? Because I really thought it would be Tetris, and recently they showed that Minecraft went above. If you have a source, I'll read it later. Yeah, don't check IGN. There was an actual... a sales thing. I would like another source than IGN. Like, not an article, right? I don't want an article. I'd rather have an article from 2014. You can't say 2014. From 2014. Was it before Minecraft? That's literally 3 years after. What? They might be counting all the versions of Tetris. Yeah, that's a bit... Yeah, Tetris has like 100 versions. It's at that stage. Don't make me say bad stuff about Tetris because it's cool. But Tetris is more like the tic-tac-toe of gaming. You know what I mean? Tetris with the majority coming from mobile. Yeah, I don't want an article from 2014. That's too old. I've looked into it at some stage because I really thought it was Tetris, and I said that can't be Minecraft. Tetris has been here for much longer. It should be more. And I've looked several not market stuff, but real serious stuff, very boring papers that but it said that it was Minecraft. Once again, if you include all the Tetris versions for 30-40 years, then maybe, I guess, but that's a bit cheating, right? Anyway, Stonch is probably right on the theoretical point of view. Wiki, yeah, Wiki. If Wiki says it's Tetris, they might include all the things, right? It's a debate. If you start including everything, then definitely Tetris must be above. Anyway, let's not waste time on that. We need to finish. Did I give you the point, Tergus? Yes, I did. Right? Tetris is not even in the wiki list. What? I mean, wiki is... For a single action game, Minecraft... Yeah, maybe. And even then... Would it? Because, you know, they've got the Java version and all that. Even them, they start having a bit of... You know, Minecraft dungeon and all that. We have to be careful with that junk. Tetris is there, 35 million Game Boy version. Yeah, you see, if you count one game, but for me, you can't count one game for Tetris because it's always the same, right? So it's a bit, it's hard to judge that. When you count remakes, updates, or the same, yeah, for sure. It's the same game though, with different version. You get access to all of them with one purchase. That's crazy. Yeah, no DLC on that one. All right, let's finish it quickly. Let's finish it. My number 55. Ooh, okay. My number 55 is a game that came out on PC in 2017. It changed a lot since then because it's been bought by a Korean publisher, sadly. I still love it. It's a genre-defining game. It's a game of action where you shoot with many other people. It's a competitive multiplayer game. It's better as a team. You can play it by yourself, but it's better as a team. And it is indeed, good job Stonch, PUBG. PUBG is an awesome game. It's an awesome game. I didn't think it was when I started, but I really loved it. I played a lot in Japan. I played with my brother. I've played with some friends. It's a really cool game. It's much smoother than it used to be. And I think it's a genre by itself. The Battle Royale genre has been defined by games like this, and I think it's amazing. It's one of the best Battle Royale games out there, if not the best. A point for Stonch. Good job. If you've never watched someone like Choco Taco playing by himself or with friends on PUBG, you've missed some good content. My number 54 is a game that Stonch likes a lot. I don't think Trampy played it. I wonder if Turgus played it. It's a game that came out on PC in 2021. I don't think it's early access anymore. I can't remember. It might be still in early access, or it might be out. Probably out by now. I don't know. It's one of the very few games that even when it was still in early access, I bought it because I was very intrigued and I loved it. I've played 200 hours of it. It is a survival crafting game that you can play by yourself or with a few other friends. Set in a Viking world, and it is called Valheim. Indeed, my number 54 is Valheim. Really cool game. Really cool game. I was about to say I wasted a lot of time on Valheim because it's a great game, but it's a chronophage. It eats a lot of your time if you don't pay attention, like any other survival crafting sandboxy game. But I love the exploration. I think the game looks beautiful, and I think the exploration is very rewarding. Played it in VR. Wow, that must be weird because it's a third-person game, right? Really cool game. Really cool game. 1 point again for Stonch. The building is awesome. For me, it's the building and the exploration. I had a huge base. Remember when I used to stream several years ago when I lived in my previous house? I used to play a lot of Valheim. Great game. Let's move on. My number 53 is a game that I think none of you guys played, but you know it. Didn't we play with my roommate, with you, Hem? No, we didn't. I know who you mean, but we might have actually, Trampy. You're right. You're right. I thought of another friend. I've played with another Austrian friend, but you're right. We did. Yeah. We've played Valheim. Great game. It's a great game if you've got a bunch of friends like that, you know, 2, 3, 4 friends, and you make your building and all. It's awesome. My number 53 is a game that came out in 2018. It's a game that came from Germany. It's an RPG game, indie game, in 2D. It is a tribute to older games. You know, we mentioned games like Chrono Trigger and all that. It is a bit of a tribute game to that era, but I think it does very differently. It does better in a way. There's a lot of dialogues, there's a lot of exploration, there's a lot of combat. It's an amazing indie RPG game. We boot up the map and the house was raided by trolls. Yeah, I hated that. In VR, it allows you to build crazier structures. You aren't limited to the standard locking position. Oh, okay, interesting. It is not Battle Brothers. I don't think I know Battle Brothers. It's a game where you play. Oh, if I say something, it might be a. This is the one you thought was better than Sea of Stars. It is, Turgus. Do you remember the name? Noluki on Google. It is. And when you say better, it's 100 times better than Sea of Stars. I mean, it's almost in my top 50. I don't... The name... Oh, come on, Turgus. Come on. Just a bit. I said it was a tribute to games like Chrono Trigger. That's why they even reused part of the name. So Sea of Stars is ranked 5,300. Nah. Good job. You're good at math. Come on, Tergus. Just one little bit of word, and I'll give you the point. Tergus fervently searching on Google right now. I don't know it, but I know you were telling me about it. It's a game where you play this person living in a video game. And a video game is made out of many lines of... Oh my god, the clue. Okay, there you go. I thought it was Tergus. Okay, the Tramp. Do you give your point to Tergus because you almost have it? My number 53 is Crosscode. Crosscode is my number 53. Amazing RPG from Germany. It looks beautiful. I personally think that this looks amazing. This looks beautiful. Lots of dialogues, a big story with lots of plot twists and characters and all that. It's awesome. Tergus was right? Okay. Thank you, Trampy, giving your point to Tergus. I knew it was this. I had no idea for the name. Yeah. Tergus, you should totally play this game. I'm serious. Since I heard what you played and what you can enjoy and all that, you should totally play this game. This game is remarkable. I don't care about the points. I'm just having fun. No, it's serious. We're playing. Yeah, definitely try to play this game. Great game. Alright, almost there, almost towards the end. You only need 1 point more than him to win. Having a point, man. Look at that. I love how he's like, I don't care about winning. And all the others are like, beat him! You bunch of rascals. 53, Crosscode. Everybody should play this game. By the way, the Tramp, if you've never played this game, you should play it just for one thing, or check out the soundtrack on YouTube. The guy who did that is a German guy who lives in Tokyo. When I was in Tokyo, I talked to him. Amazing. The soundtrack is just remarkable. He's into jazz and all that. He was influenced by people like Pat Metheny. Amazing. Amazing soundtrack. Okay. My number 52. We're almost there, guys. We talked about him. Oh yeah, we did? Nice. My number 52 is one game from a big series of games that spans something like 40 years of game. It's from Japan. It's a big, one of the biggest series of RPGs from Japan. This one came out in 2000 on PlayStation, the very first PlayStation. And I want the precise number. It is about a little boy who's got a tail. Oh my god. Almost there. He's got a tail. Boom! Point for Tergus, who wrote like crazy on his keyboard to get Final Fantasy IX correct. My number 52 is Final Fantasy IX. One of the best Final Fantasy of all time. I wish this game had the same treatment as Final Fantasy VII in terms of remake. I wish they remade this game. It was fantastic. The universe of Final Fantasy IX is, to my knowledge, one of the most poetical and beautiful and eerie of all the Final Fantasy out there. Really great game. Really great game. Point for Tergus. Oh my god, Tergus. You are coming up very close to me. I'm worried now. And guys, this is the last one. It's good because it's going to be 11:30, so we're going to end up in it here. I think it got remaster. Yeah, just a remaster. Which is, makes the game... I mean, that's what you see here. That's a remaster. Remaster is fine. It allows you to play the game. I would like a remake. A remake would be fun. It would be fantastic. I would like a remake. Last game of this stream today, guys, because after that I'll stop. I'll need to take care of my family, birthday this afternoon and all that. And we had too many troubles this morning. but I have 0% drop frames. Do you reckon this is a solution? We'll talk about that later. Let's do the 51. My number 51 is a game that the Tramp should get a point on. Careful, this is going to be a speed contest if you know your classics. My number 51 came out in 1995 on PC. It's about a man and his motorbike. It's a point-and-click game about a man and his motorbike, and it is Full Throttle indeed. Good job, the Tramp. Full Throttle is one of the probably a bit lesser known LucasArts games. Lots of people know other games I don't want to talk about because it might be spoilers for what's coming. But yeah, Full Throttle was one of my first LucasArts. I loved it a lot, and yeah, I still love it. They did a remake recently, and I suggest everybody to try it if you haven't. It's a game that you can finish in an afternoon, which is crazy, right? LucasArts was so good in the 90s. I loved it. I love all the LucasArts. Deus Tentacle, Sam Maris, Full Throttle should be in the top 50 of all time. Agreed. So there you go. Full Throttle 51. And that's gonna be it for today, I reckon. We'll start next week. I think I'm gonna do it next week. And guys, we had no connection issues. It worked. Oh, let me give a point to the Tramp. And let me show you the score. Let me show you the score. This is the current standing. Oh, it would deserve to be a bit more... Why is it like that? Oh, I know why. There you go. Wait, no, that's not right. There you go. That's the score. I did the remake they did recently. Yeah, I did it too. It was really well made. It was beautiful. It was really nice. So there you go. We have Stonch, who's currently first at 17. Then Tramp second with 13. I'm third with 8 points, which means basically 8. What did you call them? WHG or something like that. Weird Hem games. And Turgus is number 4. You did well, Turgus. You arrived a bit late, like lots of people who came earlier. I had much more people before when the stream had no issues, but you did very well. You've got 6 points. And Stone, who had 1 point, but then we got disconnected, so he probably thought I was away. And that's it, guys. It's 11:30. I'm gonna end it here because it's still a Sunday, right? And I've got to be with my family. But I hope you enjoyed this first half of my top 100 games of all time. I wonder if you had surprises. I wonder if you discovered games in there. I'd be super happy to see other people tops one day. I'm gonna be honest, I would dream one day of doing a top 100 with people online. You know how they do recently? Like Turgus +1 and you co-stream with someone else? I would love doing that one day with people or in a chat or, you know, on Discord or whatever. That would be super cool. I added one game to my wish list. Ooh. I'd be curious to know which one it is, Tonch. Restream for the win. It was a smooth stream of last month. The Tramp, I have almost goosebumps right now by you saying that because I feel so relieved. If that's the solution, damn. I'm really happy. Thank you. That's awesome. Sadly, I wanted to also stream on you know, other platforms if it went well, but that would mean paying Kick, and I don't think I have the means to pay Kick, not Kick. What is it? Restream. But yeah. Can you guess without looking? Ah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Without looking what? Oh, on Steam. I'm not gonna cheat on that. Can I guess? Is it guessable? Let me try. Where's my list? This was fun. Have you played Guess the Game? Yeah, I think I have, but if not, if it's an online thing with people, but I think I've played that game where you basically it's an online picks from a data bank or something like that. No, if you get it wrong, you lose a point. No, no such thing. I added one shot. Oh, is it the same, Stonch? One shot also? Yeah, you should totally play a one shot the Tramp. If you like games, you know, like Outer Wilds and all these games, you really might enjoy that. Okay, Turgus. Yeah, I think I know that game. You added one game. Look through your list and make you guess. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I don't think it's Okami because you said you had it, so it mustn't be Okami. So you added it on Steam, right? Oh, I know. The Hex. Could it be the Hex? It's not Tunic because I think you already have it. It's not the Hex. It's not Tunic, right? It's not one shot because when the Tramp said it, you didn't say it was. I added Dance's Revolution. I threw you off. It is one shot. Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. Stonch, I think you should play the Hex. You might enjoy it more than one shot. Both are great, right? But knowing you, you would prefer the Hex. Warcraft 3. Spoiler alert, Turgus. Warcraft 3 is not in my top 100. I didn't like it particularly. I thought it was, okayish. Wishlist, pal. Yeah, you should definitely try some games from that top 50. One Shot is one of them. The Hex is another one. Crosscode is definitely a big game you should all play. The Messenger, if you haven't. Great game. And yeah, that's about it. Alright. He's there! Look at him! Arriving like you're late, Tom! I'm done! I'm just done! Damn you, Tom! I wanted to have you. I'm sure you just woke up. Check out that guy. What's happening? Why I don't have any clip from you? Did you really remove all your clips, Tom? Tom is a great guy. He has no idea what he talks about when he talks about Crosscode, but he's still a great guy. I have to try the thingy by the Shenzhen. Oh yeah, the Tramp. Try Infinifactory, that's the one. I already own the Hex. Okay. I'm skipping when Tom talks about Crosscode because I think he doesn't have all his mind there. I need to pick up the Messenger at Crosscode. You should totally do it. I'm done too, and I just got here. Oh, you were streaming. Sorry, damn it. Sorry about that. I did a while back. He was unseen tonight. Tom is always seen. He's like, yeah, I don't like streaming. I don't like showing my face. And then each time I come, he's got like 50 viewers all talking to him. They love him. He's a great guy. He just doesn't know it. He was unseen tonight. Sent you a follow. Nice, Turgus. Thank you. I wonder when Pony Island 2 will come out. I am so excited about that. Especially with that Korean dude. He's American, but he's half Korean. I love him. You know that guy? What's his name? I always forget his name. It's a stupid name with 3 letters or something like that. He's a great actor, great voice actor, great board game enthusiast. I actually know him from board games. Isn't that funny? I know him because of board games, and now he's in the next game of Daniel Mullins. That's awesome. I mean, I could have just had a bad mental day with Crosscode. You know what, Tom? If you also play games off stream, you know, with nobody commenting and all that, and you don't need to care about what people say, try again Crosscode off stream. It's a great game that works for yourself, I reckon. Sorry, I woke up very late. This hot weather is draining. Is it? Is it hot? I don't know. I've got the aircon on. We're just done. Look at that. You know what? I'm gonna add you, Tom, for next time. I'm gonna add you, Tom, for next time. You're currently 11. That's the standing. You missed the first half, Tom, but I intend to do the next half. Should I do it next weekend too? Because I had lots of people at first when my stream was dying, right? And now the Tramp said that with Restream, the whole thing is great. Is that correct? it's all smooth and all that, so there you go. Oh, look at that. Remember how I mentioned Crusader of Senti? I mentioned Crusader of Senti, which was my number... What number was that? Crusader of Senti was my number 86. That's one of the reasons. Music is awesome. It's not hot. It's 30 degrees. Is it 30 degrees? Wow. It's -3. Wow. Gonna get some food. Getting hungry. Yeah, me too. I have to go for lunch. It's been completely fine. Nice. Everything looks good right now. That's awesome. We're gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep restream for the every time. When do you guys, while I have you here, when would you prefer for me to do the second half? I could either do it again tonight, which means, you know, 8 p.m. Australian time, but that means we might not have any, all the American people that came, a bit like Turgus actually. What are you doing here, Turgus? That's awesome. It's awesome to have you here. We had many more American people from all the streams that I visited on Twitch that came this morning, and now they're gone. Or should I do it next weekend? Are you sure you have nothing else in the house uploading? I have nothing else in the house. It could be the plugin you were using, but I doubt that. Unless it was encoding twice or something and putting pressure on the CPU, but then I expect it to happen all the time and just occasionally. I have no idea, Staunch. It's only 7:30 right now. You know what, Tergus? I think maybe the people that I'm mentioned might be streaming right now. You know what I mean? They're just gone streaming, like, alright, it's cool to watch him, but I've got other stuff to do, you know? Some of them might be waking up 8 hours from now. Yeah, fair. So, many other Americans are watching football right now. They could be streaming too, that's what I think. All the people that I talked about, they're streamers. I've noticed that all the people I have on my chat are streamers, not viewers. Tergus, you're a streamer. Tom, you're a streamer. Stonch and Tramp are streamers, but they're just lazy. Guys, what do you think? 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 There, check out and vote. I'm not at all. Look at them. I don't even have a chat on my stream. Vote, guys. Tonight I will miss it most likely. Yeah, that's actually the reason why I thought I should do it on a Sunday morning or a Saturday morning, but Saturday morning would make it a Friday afternoon for US, so I reckon Sunday morning is better. It'll be Sunday morning, it's sleepy time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think everybody agrees. Can I vote? I probably can't vote myself. It's super cool to have you, Tom. It's super cool to have you, Turgus. I appreciate you guys came. I would have been very happy to see you compete, Tom, in the thing. Hopefully you can... Oh, there you go. Next weekend. Let's do that next weekend. I know my preference, but I'll just have to reset my sleeping. Yeah, I might have started a bit early, right? I don't know when you wake up, but I've waited a bit because I woke up at 5:30 and I thought this is going to be too early. So I've waited a bit to spend some time with the kids and all that. And at 7, I said, yeah, I'm going to go now. So let's do that next weekend. I'll do it next Sunday. This is probably... It's funny how some people will consider it more interesting. Oh yeah, you know, from 100 to 50 it's not very interesting. 50 to 1 is more interesting. But the more I've been doing this top these last years, especially in board games, and the more I realize, nah, I prefer the second half usually. Thank you, Stonch. Thank you, guys. Let's finish it here. I appreciate everybody coming, and I'm glad that the Restream thing is working, so I'm definitely going to keep it like that. Thank you, Restream, for making my stream back online. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tergus. Thank you to all the people. Thank you a lot, Stonch, for the gifts. You had a gift to Turgus, you had a gift to Stonecutter. Thank you to Stonecutter, Chase, Future, Franny, Nojium, Millie. We had lots of people that came earlier when the stream was not working. But I'll see you another time for gaming. I'm not gonna do my top 100 these next few days. I'll do gaming, and then we'll do the top 100 next Sunday. Thank you, everybody. Oh, raid. Let me quickly raid someone. You don't need to stay. I'm just giving the you know, if you lurk, I'm giving the lurks to someone I appreciate. So you don't need to stay if you have something to do. Who's that guy? I'm following that guy. Okay, I'm gonna raid that guy. I don't remember. I don't remember that guy at all. Let me raid that guy just for fun. Thank you, everybody. See you. That was my top 100. And I'll see you another time. Bye bye.